All right. Hello, everyone. Welcome to another Fun Friday. I hope everyone has had a beautiful and wonderful week. And I hope you guys will enjoy your weekend this weekend. So, I want to give a special shout out to all my new subscribers. Thank you guys so much for subscribing. I greatly appreciate it. And to all my old subscribers, my OGs, my gems, thank you guys so much for holding me down. Y'all already know I appreciate y'all. So let's go ahead and get into it. I'm going to give a general message today, and then we'll go ahead and get into today's topics. I think today's topics is going to be very beneficial for a lot of people. So I hope y'all ready. All right. Hey, Monique. Yes, you are first today. Look at you. You the winner. Hey, Marlene. How are you too? I hope everybody is doing really good. Okay. So let's go ahead and get into the general message. Let's see what wants to come out for today. All right, thank you so much for the general message. We greatly appreciate it. What is the message for this week for the collective? Thank you so much. Let's see what we got. All right. All right, for the collective. Oop. Oh, wow. All right, so yes. All right, so the first two cards that came out, I'm going to go ahead and just put these to the side. But the first two cards that I seen that came out is this Four of Swords and this King of Swords. So I see that a lot of you have been doing a lot of deep thinking, trying to balance out your energies, trying to balance out your left brain and right brain, because we do have the Queen of Swords here as well. There is another message that is definitely coming through. So I'm definitely going to give y'all this, but let me go ahead and pick up the first message I did. But there is definitely a lot of deep thinking that is here. I am seeing that a lot of you have been trapped in your thoughts, but these thoughts haven't been really negative. These thoughts have been thoughts of how you can heal, how you can overcome things, and how you can persevere. What wisdom do you need to be picking up from this thought process that you have been in? What are the red flags that you need to notice within a lot of people or within things that you come across or come to? Seeing things from a different perspective. Let me change that. Seeing things from a different perspective, but you have been noticing a lot of red flags around you. So that got you into a mood where you're trying to separate yourself from a lot of things so that you can do that deep thinking and so that you can do the deep healing that you need to do. The second message that is coming through, it is a twin flame relationship that's definitely coming in. We have this lovers here, and then we have the King of Swords, and then we have this Queen of Swords energy that's here. So I'm seeing that this is like a cold energy. So some of you may not have been talking to this twin flame or this person that you feel really deeply connected to. I'm going to talk about twin flames in the chat a little bit later, but I'm seeing that this situation, not an issue, but this situation that has been going on, the reason why you guys are not talking to each other is because you're trying to find out who you are. You're trying to figure out yourselves. And once you can figure out yourselves, everything can start coming together for you. We have this Page of Swords. We have the Page of Wands. We have the World, the Four of Wands, and then we have the Emperor. So going back as far as the first message, as far as you guys doing a lot of deep thinking and really getting to know who you actually are, I'm seeing that you're finding out and figuring out a lot of new things that you've never really figured out for yourself. You're discovering new talents about yourself. And then also you're discovering like a whole nother plan of ideas. I'm getting like a lot of ideas here. So you are trying to plan and you're trying to like formulate a lot of different things that you want to omit in your life. You're taking the world by storm by really just you being you and you being who you are. So this is a very prosperous energy. This is also going to set up a new firm foundation for you so that you can be complete within yourself, so you can stand strong within yourself. And I'm hearing energy, but I'm seeing INNERG. So I'm seeing that your energy is really getting up to some par here. So keep up the good work with everything that you're trying to formulate, with everything that you're trying to do, because it is going to definitely pay off. It is going to definitely something that you do need to complete this lifetime, and so that you can, like I said, stand firm within your own self. Now, if this has something to do with the twin flame situation, I am seeing that, like I said, the both of you are in this, because I'm getting like a single energy, like a separation period. Both of you are in that single separation period to figure out your own selves. Pretty much the same thing that I was given with the first message, but it's within your own, both for your own regards, okay? So I feel like that a lot of things are going to be complete. A lot of things are going to come back together and formulate. I feel like this is more on the divine masculine side. It looks like the divine masculine is really completing the journey. So if you are the divine feminine in your situation, I see the divine masculine is really doing a lot of hard work to get back towards you and to figure out what it is that they want, okay? But it looks like they have figured out, and it looks like everything is going to start coming together for the best, okay? Let's give some more cards. Definitely. We have the Three of Cups. So with this Three of Cups, I'm seeing a lot of celebrations. I'm not really seeing the third party energy, but I'm just seeing a lot of celebrations that are here. So that's very beautiful. Can we get some more of the collective? Yeah. Right. Ooh. So we do have the Three of Swords, and then we have this Two of Cups energy here. So going back to the twin flame, I do feel like both of you, the divine masculine and the divine feminine, are really hurting right now, trying to figure out ways to come back together. But this relationship is definitely going to come back together, and it's going to be a relationship full of healing and full of harmony. And this is what I was just picking up with this Four of Swords. Is like you're in the separation period to actually heal and to actually grow so that you can be closer together, okay? But I feel like everybody has really been going through this lately. That's why I actually wanted to go ahead. That's why I decided to go ahead and bring this up in one of the topics that we were talking about. So I guess I'll definitely talk about that. It also looks like this person is definitely trying to manifest you back in. It definitely needs to be some type of conversation that needs to happen. But overall, just keep working on what you're working on. Focus on you, and everything is gonna come back together. Everything is gonna be divinely guided. So don't worry about anything. Let's go ahead and pull out an oracle card because I want to go ahead and get into this topic. All right, oracle for the collective. What do we have for the collective? For the collective, what do we have? All right, so the two cards that fell out is Thorns, and we have Cultivation. Now with Cultivation, I see, like I said, a lot of things are going to start coming together. A lot of things are going to start blossoming and blooming. The beauty of this Thorns card, I'm going to read both definitely, but the beauty with this Thorns card is like every rose has its thorn. So everything that is meant to be beautiful, everything that is meant to grow, is meant to, like, I believe that this is a symbol of trial and tribulation. Like you had to actually go through something to really blossom and bloom into this beautiful person. I want to go ahead and read out my book. Y'all know I like to read out the book. All right, cultivation. Organization and refinement, tending to the details of your design, putting important components in the right order to ensure a prosperous outcome. So again, if this has something to do with what you want to formulate and you actually figuring yourself out, I do see that a lot of things are going to start coming together for you. You are going to start really putting together like a plan for yourself so that you can prosper and evolve. All right. So that's for that first message that I was giving. And then we have Thorns. Thorns. Uh-oh. Hold on. Let me get it. Thorns. The need for security and protection, activated defenses, harshness as the underside of beauty, acceptance of yourself in all aspects. So again, if it does have something to do with this twin flame relationship or just even just yourself, Accept your flaws, accept everything that has happened to you or everything that you go through is to bring like a lot of beautiful beginnings. Like sometimes the beauty in things comes with that toughness, comes with that strength that that you have, the desire that you have as well. So everything is going to be good, but accept exactly who you are, and that way you can become this, your energy can become very prosperous, okay, very fulfilled. And like I said, this, I feel like this card, I'm like feeling like more of the divine masculine, of course, because this, I mean, this is the emperor, but I feel like this is more of that person's energy. Okay, so I'm gonna leave it there and we're gonna get on into it. What we got? Hey Camille, hey Talia, how are y'all? I hope everybody is doing wonderful. We'll go ahead and talk about this. I'm going to talk about the twin flames first, since it wanted to come out. So we'll talk about that first. Okay. This Four of Wands, twin flames. Okay. 11. All right. So twin flames. Let me know how y'all doing first. Let me know how y'all doing. And we can get on into it. Also, these topics are going to be from my perspective. So if we, I'm sorry, if I get a little bit too all over the place or too deep, just put the stop emoji in the chat so that we can kind of, so I can know like when to stop, because I don't want to offend anybody with any of these topics that I talk about. Okay. You said, okay, because I always wonder about it. Good. All right, cool. All right, so we can go ahead and get on into that. All right. Now, I feel like, let me start off by saying this. You said get deep. Okay. You said I'm good at work, but couldn't miss this for some reason. Yeah, don't miss this one. So, twin flames. I feel like, let me start off by saying this. I feel like the way that the world is working now, and the way the world honestly has been working, is that the world is trying to condition and program us into putting certain things in certain categories. Okay. In everything, because that is the way that society can control you, as far as putting you into a category, putting you into like a separation or like some type of box so that they can define who you are. When it comes to love, love cannot be defined. And especially when it comes to a twin flame situation. When you are dealing with a twin flame, it ignites something within you and that other person. Remember, the key word is flame. So a flame does what? Ignites. It sparks. Okay. So when you meet a twin flame encounter, it's like no other. This is a type of relationship, or this is a type of connection that comes together where you can't, it's indescribable. You can't really, you try to put it in a category, you try to put it in a box, but you can't. Most twin flame relationships, if not all, I'm gonna say most because I don't know everybody, twin flame situations. I'm gonna say most twin flame situations comes with a separation period, however long. It may be a few years, it could be a few months, but it comes with a separation period, because once you meet this person, once you meet your match, again, flame, once you meet your match, then you go your separate ways and you work on the things that that person has reflected back to you. 10 out of 10 times, the things that you are reflecting to that person is the same thing that that person needs to work on. And once you and that person work on it successfully, then the union can come back together. Sometimes, though, because it is the one of the most difficult journeys that a person can be on, a lot of times twin flames don't end up being together. Like one person may awaken and then the other person may awaken at different times. But fortunately enough, when you are actually divinely meant to be together, when God has destined you to be with this person, then you both awaken at the same time, and then some type of divine time and energy comes together, like that Wheel of Fortune energy comes together and bring you back into harmony. Okay. Now, if one person in the twin flame union is rejecting the connection, that person can have some type of rude awakening, where God, I would say, throw things in your way, like give you, because I'm seeing the Tower card right now. So sometimes God gives you those tower moments so that you can go back to the person that you're meant to be with. But a lot of times that doesn't happen. A lot of times a twin flame union does not come together based on each other. I'm gonna say each other rejecting the connection. Um, Sometimes these twin flame unions. Well, no. Let me go back. Because I was gonna say something. I'm getting ahead of myself. Let me go back. How you know that you're in a twin flame union? You just automatically know. You don't broadcast it and you don't announce it to the world. Oh, I'm in a twin flame situation. You just don't do that. It's something that is more of a deeper, like, private level, where you don't understand it, so you don't even know how to explain it to somebody else, and that's why it's kind of hidden. You get what I'm saying? So a twin flame reunion is not going to make you insecure. A twin flame union is not abusive. And a twin flame union is not going to keep you all over the place, keep you back and forth with yourself, keep questioning yourself. A twin flame union does not do that. When you are in a twin flame union and you tend to question yourself and the connection that you're with that person, it's just questioning, why am I in this? Why did this happen? I know that this person is meant to be for me, but what am I supposed to learn in this situation? And you ask God those questions. You don't question yourself when it comes to a twin flame union. You automatically know that this person is meant to be with you. Okay. So honestly, I can't. Not today, God. Not today, please. Hold on. We gonna do that. All right, you guys. I might have to stop the chat real quick. I cannot believe this. Hold on. Let me see if I can, like, keep removing this person, because I can't do this today. It's something that's meant to be talked about. I always get that energy too. I'm gonna go back to what I was saying, but it's like every time that I am talking about something that's very important, very beneficial, that people need to hear, I get interrupted. So it's okay. It's cool. Um, like I said, those questions when it comes to the twin flame union, it's not you don't question you. You kind of question why it happened to you. Kind of question God. You get what I'm saying? So just know that if you are in a twin flame situation, it's something that's totally different. It's something that, like I said, it can't be defined. If you guys can go back and look at, like, other lives I did, I think I had because it was another live that I did that I was talking about twin flames, and I was like, I don't really believe in twin flames. I just feel like it's a person for somebody. But then as I started, like, researching my doing my research and, like, not really just pushing it off, like actually being open to the topic, there is a such thing as twin flame. But going back to that, I personally don't feel that it's something that can be defined. And a twin flame journey is something that is very difficult to overcome, because, like I said, it's like, you know that you've met your person, but then when you're in that separation period with that person, like, your mind just go all over the place. Okay. So with that being said, I'm gonna go to the chat. Hey, Think Billions, you said block them. Oh yeah, I did. So let me know what y'all think. Let me know what kind of questions y'all have for me in that regard. and then I'll answer from there. Cause I'm trying to see like what type of information I really want to like give out about this. Cause I personally feel like the world, people in general, we try to categorize different relationships just so it can be put in a box, so you can define it, so you can understand it more. And certain things aren't meant to be understood. You said, how many twin flames can you have in one lifetime, or is it just one? I feel like you can, just based on my research, I feel like there's only one twin flame because it's a twin meaning two. So you and that other person. So I don't feel like you can have another twin because that'll be like something totally different. So I personally feel, based on the definition of the word, based on the word, it's only one. But you can have different connections or different soulmate connections. You can have a lot of those, but this is just based on my research that I have gotten. What I personally feel, I just feel like it's a person for everybody. Maybe I need to like, live a little bit. I feel like, when it comes to a soulmate, I feel like soulmates, when you meet a twin flame and you are not able to be with that person because you and that person aren't on the same page, then that's when a soulmate comes in, and then you can like thrive and be with that person. But there will be no other like the twin flame. You get what I'm saying? I feel like it's only one. I feel. Um, when you feel like you have multiple twin flames, it's something else that's going on with that situation. Um, is that just a question, or is that a personal question? Do you feel, Marlene, you had multiple twin flames? Let me ask. Let me ask you that. Hey, Tyra. You said happy Friday. Gotta say I love your discussion. I missed last week. Sorry, I missed last week because I related to everything in the topics. Okay, cool. Yes, we're gonna talk about some good ones today. We're talking about twin flames right now. So if you just now join in, like, you can like either go back later. You can just go back later, but we're definitely gonna have a narcissist part 2. Narcissist part 2 is gonna be the last topic I discuss. Okay. So yeah. So Marlene, let me know. Do you feel like you've had multiple? And I'll let you know how you can kind of like mix it up a little bit. You said, I felt like I had one, but we just couldn't be together. Okay, cool. You felt like it, but you're just asking that question. Okay, cool. If you do feel like you've had multiple twin flames, you're reading it wrong. You're looking at it different. Good, Marlene. You said you only felt like you had one, so that's great. But y'all just couldn't be together. So either that person will come back when you both are ready, or you or that person will be with a soulmate if you can't really see eye to eye. Um, like I said, haven't really dove really deep into it because my personal feelings are something totally different from twin flames. I just feel like you have a person. So, but just like I said, just with researching twin flames, like, it sounds familiar. You said, okay, so the twin flame is a good energy, right? Yes, a twin flame is not a bad energy at all. When you're dealing with a bad person, like, well, a bad energetic person, that person is not going to disrespect you. That person is not going to hurt you. It's all love in a twin flame. Like, it's nothing negative. Nothing. If you bring out the best in each other, even when you separate, it can be really hard, like very sad, like very gloomy mood, but you still understand it in a way, if you can get what I'm saying. Like, I might have to tell my own personal story. I'm not gonna tell like verbatim like details or anything like that. That's a little private. And I feel like I said, every twin flame union, like, it's kind of private. Like, you just don't go around announcing. If you see people going around and they'll say, oh, I'm in a twin flame situation, you're not in a twin flame situation. You in something that you think is a twin flame based off what you read online, based off what you saw. But when you're in like a real true twin flame situation, the conversation is a little bit different. It's not like that. So I might have to like give y'all like a little example. Let me drink my tea first. Oh Lord. Let me know what other questions y'all got. If y'all don't have any other questions, I guess I can go ahead and like, you said I had many good connections with other people, but it was only one that felt like a twin flame, and it was very private, very private. You can have good connections and you can have good, I don't know, I call those people reflections too. Like I said, you can't really define, because I feel like anybody that you come in contact with, you are that reflection of that person. So it's more, it's deeper than that. You said twin flame versus soulmate. Like I said, a twin flame, I feel like is a person that you are absolutely meant to be with. A message that I got before, when you're in a twin flame union, it feels like two bodies in one soul. It feels like that. When you're with a soulmate, this is anybody, you can be really soulmates with anybody. That doesn't mean that you actually necessarily have to romanticize the soulmate relationship. Like me and my kids are soulmates. My brother and his dog, they're soulmates, but that don't mean that they have to romantically be together. I feel like a soulmate doesn't have to be, like I said, a romantic partnership. Like you can be soulmates with your best friends. You can be soulmates with your mom. So, but twin flame, it's like two bodies, one soul. Like you share the same soul and you agree to like bring these things out within each other this particular lifetime or any lifetime you guys, you know, delve into or dwell into. Monique, he said, yes, my best friend is my soulmate. Yeah. And it's nothing romantic. It's nothing where you feel like you gotta marry the person, or you just know that this person is supposed to be with you for the rest of your life and supposed to bring out the best of you as well. I feel like any relationship should bring out the best in you. Even the relationships where you feel like you were with a karmic, those things, even though that they come in like the way they come in like rampage in the place, or come in really strong or really hurtful to you, that situation can also bring out the best in you too. Any relationship can. So, all right. Let me see what else y'all got. Let me eat my apple real quick. Ooh, I'm so glad you brought that up. Hold on. You said, and when you met that twin flame, don't they look familiar, like you've met them before, or is that just me? No, you can feel it. Okay, so now here we go. So when me and my twin flame met, we actually met online. So when the crazy thing about it is, like the site that I was on, I was getting off. Like I was like, no, you know what? I'm gonna get off. I'm just gonna push it to the side. Like I really wasn't looking, but deep down inside I was. But then I kind of like gave up. I had gave up, like y'all, it wasn't even a week. I had gave up on just the fact that I was gonna find love. I just wanted like a little friend. So I was online like trying to meet friends. Not like anything, it didn't have to really be anything sexual or anything like that. But at the time, like I just wanted to spend my time with somebody. I just wanted to go out on dates and things like that. So I had said to myself that I'll just do this website for 1 week. And after the week passed, I'm just gonna get off. So the week had passed, and the first thing I thought about when I had woke up that particular morning was the website. So yeah, I'm going on to try to like deactivate my page, and I couldn't find how to deactivate it. And right then, when I was about to deactivate, I saw his name pop up. Like it was just his name, like such and such, like you, whatever. And when I saw his name, I was like, because I had already said, like, people had been liking me that whole time when I was trying to deactivate my page. I was like, no, 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 blah, blah, blah. But when I saw his name, it was like, who this? Like, I kind of like scratched my head, like kind of paused a little bit. So I was like, let me see who this dude is. So I click on his page and I'm like, he all right looking. I was like, dang, he looked familiar. Like, I was just, I don't know. Like, I knew I didn't know him, but it was just something familiar about him. So I went ahead and, liked him back or whatever. So I when I liked him back, that intuition kicked in strong and was like, say hey. And I was like, I'm not about to say hey to this dude. Like, I'm about to get off of here. I'm not about to initiate no type of conversations. I'm just about to say hey. I mean, I'm not about to say hey. So it was like kicking in. Even when I found the deactivating page on how to deactivate it, my account would not deactivate for anything. So I was like, okay, let me go ahead and just say hey back. So I said hey. So immediately he said hey. I think we was like messaging each other at the same time. So I told him, I was like, yeah, I'm about to get off of this. I'm just gonna give you my number. And I wasn't, like I said, I wasn't thinking. Like, it was just not a thought at all. So when we started messaging each other, it was like I can't explain it. Like, never heard his voice, never talked to him on the phone or anything. It was just a knowing. I was like, who is this guy? Like, I kept on asking myself this, like, not even thinking that it's the person. So we texting back and forth about, like, stupid stuff, like laughing automatically in the conversation. I'm like, who is this guy? So as soon as I was like questioning myself, who is this guy? He texts back, he was like, we seem to have some type of seamless connection. So I'm like, oh, hell no. Like, what this man know about a seamless connection? Still not registering in my head that this is the person. So long story short, when we actually first met up, we I don't know. It was just like we was just staring at each other and I couldn't, like, I think he couldn't figure it out either and I couldn't either. So pretty much like we connected, it was beautiful, right? So like 2 days later, I don't know what this dream was, but I popped up out my sleep and I was like, "Oh my god, like I just feel like he pulled back." Like, he actually makes me stronger. Like, when we're together, like, my visions are more clear. So go fast forward. So I'm like, no, he pulled back. And I knew he did. So I text and I was like, hey, what's going on? And he was like, nothing. My allergies are acting up. Knew he was lying. So I called. I was like, look, you can't, I'm not the type of person you could do that to. Like, you gotta tell me the truth. And he told me why he pretty much had to pull back. Um, I don't want to say it. Okay, so since I'm being authentic and since I'm being real, he actually told me that he had to pull back because he got a message. He got a message. I do the messaging, but he got the message. And he's not to mess up my spiritual path. That's why he had to pull back. And it took me like a really long time to actually understand it. But once I understood what was happening, I knew what our relationship was. Not saying that he is supposed, I mean, I feel like he can come back and it can work out, but I I don't know how I don't know how I really want to explain it. Like, he did what he needed to do for my life. And I'm okay with that not coming back. If he chooses not to come back, I'm okay with it because everything that he brought, everything that he reflected back to me is exactly what I needed to see about myself. Like, he reflected back to me my true self. I wasn't operating from my higher self, from my true self. Who you see right now, I was not operating from this person. I was operating from somebody who did not know themselves, who lacked worth. And with him coming into my life the way he did, he reflected back on me the true mirror image of who I really was authentically. And like I said, it took me a while to kind of like be okay with him not being in my life. Like, I'm okay with us not being together. Like, now I am, because I don't regret meeting him. I actually thank God every day that I did meet him, because I wouldn't be my true self if I hadn't. Like if I hadn't met him, or let's even just say if he had ignored the message that he got. Let's say he had said, I'ma still mess with you because like he felt the connection. He already know. Like we argued and everything after. It's a whole long story. But if he had went against the message that he would have gotten, what would I have learned about myself, and then what would he have learned about himself? We wouldn't have brought those things out within each other if we stayed together. He would have ended up bringing out the worst in me, or I wouldn't have changed to my best self, and then I probably would have did the same thing to him. You get what I'm saying? So it's all about egos. Like once you meet your twin flame, if you are not ready for that person, once you meet that person and both of you are not ready, you have to be in that separation period to where you can work on yourself. And if that other person is working on themselves equally, once you're done that transformation where you are able to sustain the relationship when it does get back together, then that person comes back in. But like I said, my personal story as far as my twin flame is different. That's why I don't like really talking about it, because it's different. It's something that can't be defined or explained. Like when I hear people, oh, I'm in a twin flame situation, I like to ask, like, okay, why do you think that this is your twin flame? Just because I know what it's like. Like I know how hard it is to overcome. Like it's one of the hardest things that you have to overcome. So when I ask people, why do you feel like you are in a twin flame situation? The answer that they give me back, no, I feel like you are into a certain situation where you want that to be your twin flame. You want that to be the person just because you have different feelings for that person that you had before somebody else. You get what I'm saying? Like, okay, I've had a situation too where it was love at first sight. I had that. Like I had a love at first sight. It's totally different from what I just explained to y'all. It's a lot of different situations that you can put yourself into that's not twin flame. So that's why I say when people say that they in twin flame, that's nothing to glamorize, because that's a serious thing. It's very hurtful. And I adore the people that actually was in it or actually have been in it, and they like try to help other people be better within it. Because honestly, if I didn't have help from God, and if I didn't have help from like, honestly, what actually helped me out though? The movie Serendipity, the Notebook, things like that helped me out a lot on this journey. So I can't believe I told y'all that story. But that's my story. So I feel like a twin flame journey, like I said, is one of the hardest to endure. So yeah. Hey Sabrina. Oh, okay. You said you late. It's cool. It's cool. You said my soon to be ex-husband was my love at first sight. Okay, I never had love at first sight. Something serious too. You said soul ties are just as strong as soulmate and twin flame can mislead you. Right. And I think that's where people get it mixed up. People get twin flame journeys mixed up with soul tie journeys. That's exactly what it is, Sabrina. Definitely. You're not twin flame with everybody. Twin flame is something totally different. Totally. I've had all of them. I've had karmics, I've had soulmates, I had twin flame, I've had love at first sight. Now, love at first sight was something that was like very, it's important, y'all. It's just important. It's important. That's why they doing this. That's why they doing this, y'all. It's just important. Hold on. Oh, what I do? Hold on, y'all. Yeah, dang. I cannot restart this video. Okay. You said I think the twin flame situation can differ for each set. but the mirroring that alters your life on a soul level and spiritually is the fact not all twins will be together. Right. You said it's random bots they send out so annoying. Right. It's okay. But I know that when the bots come in like that, it's just because I'm talking about something that need to be explained. That's all. Um will the twin, and that's what I was saying earlier to Leah, all twins will not be together just based on timing. It's about timing. Okay. Like some twins, like I said, they don't awaken at the same time. Now, if you're meant to be together, you will awaken. If God sees that this is a union that is divinely orchestrated, you and your twin will be together, and you and your twin flame will awaken at the same time. You will learn the same different lessons at the same time. But with the twins really not being together is because that other person, that other party may not awaken or may not do what they're supposed to do. And then that's when you get stuck in a soulmate relationship, which is very beautiful as well. You said I wasn't even attracted to my twin flame in the beginning. Right. Hold on, I'm gonna get to you, Marlene. Well, no, I'm gonna talk about Marlene. Yeah, right. Like I said, he had the height now. Like he had the height. But as far as like him actually being my type, like I said, when I first seen him, when I like looked at his name and I was like, something looked kind of familiar with him. And then when I went on his page, I was like, he alright. Like it's nothing about like the physical. Nothing. You don't even look at that. You said a soul tie that took me up through there made me more focused on my spiritual journey, made me dig deeper and deeper. Right. My soul tie did as well, or karmic. Yeah. You said that's crazy. Okay. You said, and I believed in twin flame until after I realized we couldn't be together. You said my twin flame kept on bothering and coming around me when we first met. I thought he was crazy. Explain more about that. What you mean? Like before y'all actually got together? Let me know, like just a little brief. Like I don't gotta like go like completely deep within, like how I just did. But let me know, like what attracted. You say it's never physical. You're completely right. Yeah, never. And that's what I'm gonna move on. I'm gonna like combine the same sex relationship as well because I did something really interesting. I'm gonna talk about that next, and then we're gonna combine the two because it's very beneficial. You said he's not awakening, and I introduced him to spirituality. He claims he knows we connected spiritually, but his also a manipulative gaslighter. I mean, I feel like you can be spiritually connected with a lot of people. Like you just don't know what you signed up for this particular lifetime. Like I knew me and my well, that's gonna go to the narcissist. um, Me and my children's father. Well, me and my children's dad. Yeah, we connected on a whole nother level. But I know that that's not my person. You get what I'm saying? So you can be spiritually connected between anybody. Like I can be spiritually connected to you. Like what led you on my page? You get what I'm saying? So that's like spiritual connections right there. You said he would never come and sit near me and always talk like we knew each other. Yeah, yeah. You just like I said, it's like when you, especially when you start like talking to that person and like actually being within their energy and stuff like that. Oh my God. It's like the things that me and my twin flame talked about, it was like it was beautiful. It was like both of us kind of like looked at each other like, wait a minute, I need to know this. Like, how you know this? Like who you are. So it was a lot of stuff. But like I said, he just reflected back on me who I was and what I was capable of. And I'm pretty sure I did the same to him. But like I said, he got the message, but it was crazy because the same day I hate that people. It was crazy because the same day he got the message was the same day I woke up. I still to this day don't know what I dreamed about. I just literally, and I never do this, I literally hopped up my sleep and was like, he pulled back. Like, came out my sleep talking like that. So whatever it was, whatever message he got, I'm pretty sure I got the message too. But because I like jolted up out my sleep like that, I don't know. The only thing he could tell me, because he couldn't really go into detail, the only thing he could tell me was that he couldn't mess up the journey I was on. So that's true love, for you to unselfishly, because me and him, we had a connection. Like, that's my guy right there. Like, we clicked hard. But for him to put my spiritual needs in front of his own ego and his own physical needs, that's love. Regardless whether we're supposed to like get married, be together or not, that's love. And when I kind of looked at it in that point of view, that way, I appreciate the situation even more. So, yes. But those conversations do get really deep. But that's what I got, y'all. That's what I got about twin flames. I can't believe I told y'all. I mean, of course, I didn't tell y'all the half of it, but pretty much, long story short, that's what happened. So, yeah. So, let me know if y'all got anything else. You said our Saturn, Uranus, Neutron have the same sign as rising in the 7th house sign. Venus. Yeah. Same placements. It's crazy. Yeah, it's awkward too. You said no lie, it's so special to experience a twin flame connection. I'm grateful all that we couldn't be together. Yeah, it's definitely like I said, if you can understand it. Like, once you don't understand it, like if you reject it, or if you get into your ego about it and get into your feelings about what has happened between the connection, you're not gonna learn what you need to learn. So, and Marlene, and even if this is like a twin flame connection, if you start like working on different things and he start working on different things, who says that y'all can't be together? Like, your life not over yet. It just may come back at a later time if you decide to be together. Like I said, it may come back at a later time, and then you already went somebody, or he may already be with somebody, and then that's just the person that they got away. You said that sounds like some deep stuff. Yeah, it is. It's definitely, yeah, it's very deep. Definitely. So, but yeah, Marlene, that don't mean that y'all not supposed to be together just because y'all not together right now. You said, and we both airhead sun signs, but I'm sticking with him being karmic because I don't want him being my true twin. Well, then he not your twin. Then he not your twin. Then you won't deny it. I denied him being twin flame because I feel like people try to put a name on everything. So that's why I said that he wasn't twin flame, but for time's sake and just based on what I've read, yes, it sounds like twin flame. But when you know, you know. You said, yeah, maybe at a later date if he changed and I have to change a little too, not going to lie. Right. So that's what I was just saying. Like, if you change and then he changed, who knows? Like, at a later date, y'all may be able to be back together. You get what I'm saying? Like, I don't know if you guys, well, we don't know what they had to change in the movie, but the movie Serendipity, I think they was like apart for like 10 years, and they knew for a fact just that one time the meeting. And then I met my twin flame only one time too. So with that one time of them meeting, they knew it was something deeper than they knew. But they waited 10 years. This man was about to get married, like straight up left the girl down the aisle for a person that he still ain't seen for a second time. You get what I'm saying? So, and then they end up being together, but they was apart for 10 years. So you never know. It just depends on timing. Like I said, it just depends on divine timing. What has to happen before you guys can be together so that it can sustain, so it won't be broken? Because when it's like a godly, divine connection like that, God don't want anything to come into your relationship that will break you. So you're going to have to go through a lot of things in the beginning so that if you guys are to be back together, or, it'll last. It's built to last. This card right here, the 4 wands, this is twin flame. This is a built to last energy. Okay. So God wants it like this: strong, solid, happy, productive. Hmm. What you said? Okay, you said he comes with too much baggage is the only reason, and he's a player. Not then that's not twin flame. Twin flame don't give you none of that. Twin flame don't even give it to you. Twin flame, somebody that absolutely, like I said, twin flame, somebody that you are absolutely meant to be with, will not even show you the baggage. They won't even show you that they're a player narcissist. They won't do it. So yours, Sabrina, may not be twin flame. Yours may be something else. Twin flame, when it's like that, excuse me. When it's like that, they don't even bring it to you at all. Because their love for you is so much and so deep, they won't even, it's like, nah, she too special. Can't even bring it to her. He too special. Can't even put him in these situations. Won't put him in these situations. So that's not twin flame. He said that's true. Twin flame, you would never know about extra baggage, if any. Right. Now the reason why, of course, y'all know who I am. The reason why I knew, because I read him. I read him. So I was like, oh, so that's what he got to fix. But then when I read myself, okay, what do I need to fix? I got stuff that I need to fix too, but they're not gonna bring you no bag. They're not gonna bring it in your face. He said, hopefully I ain't met him yet. Probably not. Like I said, probably not. Twin flame don't. Twin flame don't do that. He's like, yeah, I had to read them. Like, like I don't, because at first, like I said, I was in my ego. So I thought it had something to do with my weight, like, cause I was like real big then, like I was like 277. So I thought it had something to do with my weight. Um, I thought he really didn't like me like that. Like I thought he was just playing. Like I was thinking all types of stuff. So when he first told me why he couldn't, I didn't believe him. So maybe like a couple of days later, I was like, I couldn't get him off my mind. So I was like, let me read this man. And I read him and I was like, why wouldn't he tell me this? So I called him up. I was like, look, let me tell you something. Like a few days later, like I said, the story goes like more into it. Like when we actually started kind of like arguing a little bit, going back and forth, calling each other like, dang, I told you, Jocelyn. Like when we started doing like that. Yeah, it go a little deeper. So, but I read him. That's how I know. That's just the only reason why I know. Like I don't think he would have told me. So then when I called him and I read him, I was like, you got this, and this going on? He was like, what is wrong with this girl? And he was like, man, okay, now I gotta tell you. And then that's when he told me. He was like, yeah. I was like, well, you could have just told me that. And he was like, he was like, I really didn't know. He's like, you caught me off guard. Like, I can't believe you caught me off guard like that. Hold up. And then we start arguing. Cause he was like trying to like put it on me, like I caught him off guard. What you mean I caught you off guard? I ain't do that. So yeah. You said there is another friend I have known for years and his awakening more than me. He claims he has a dream of me and visions. His sun sign is my moon sign, but I don't want him either because I caught him with a lie. No, it's not gonna do that. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. No. It don't matter. Like I said, your person and who you meant to be with, it does not. None of that matters. Sun sign, moon sign, numerology chart, houses that you got placement. None of it don't matter. It don't matter. It don't. So that ain't And he probably do have dreams and visions of you. He just need to figure out what they mean. Like sometimes like your dreams and your visions are distorted. Cause it has to your dreams and your visions have to distort its way like that because it's meant for you to actually understand once you go deep into it. You get what I'm saying? You said I'm glad I haven't met him then because these are play. Yeah. I mean they may be. Like I said, they may, and I'm not saying that like your twin flame it can't be no player. They have their own egos. Definitely. They have their own egos, but just when trying to like figure it out, if this your person based on your sign, based on your chart, it's not like that. You said when my twin flame left, I was broken and stalking him. I basically replaced him with husband. I'm sad thinking about it. Tell me about that, and then we can move on to the next topic because we've been talking about this for a long time. I ain't think I would wanted to go on this long with it. Tell me about that, Camille. How you know that was your twin flame? Because like I said, I want y'all to like really get the definition of it. I don't want y'all to come out here feeling like you been in a twin flame situation when you have not. So let me know about that, and let me just dissect it. And then this is just based on what I get. You said he dreamed of what I was literally going through out the blue. It was weird as well. Yeah, so he just be having dreams and visions about you. That don't mean that he that for you. I have dreams and visions all the time about oh, I almost said something. Okay, sorry. About guys that no, no. Yeah, he married. No, oh, girl, Sabrina, get it together, miss. No, no, that ain't him. That ain't it. That ain't it. Nah. But and then again, honestly, your twin flame you can get stuck with a twin flame who married, but it won't work. It won't happen like that. You said now looking back, he wasn't my twin. Okay, cool. You said that's the lie I caught him in. Oh, that's the lie you caught him in. Oh yeah, no. No. But I don't like I said, for you not saying, well, no, I am saying it. I'm not saying that everybody's twin flame isn't a person that's like, because some your twin flame can be stuck with a karmic, can be stuck with a person that they've grown attached to that they need to kind of break away from. So it depends on the person, honestly. So I can't say that's everybody. It depends on the person. You said I haven't, or you said I haven't had a twin. Okay, cool. You said it's too deep. I still love him though. He promised he's coming back to get me. Won't be no empty promises either. Will we have a twin? Not necessarily. Not necessarily. Like I said, a twin flame, that particular test that you have to go through with that person, it's not God's not gonna put more on you than you can bear. So I don't feel like everybody would have to deal. I don't know. Well, no, I know everybody won't really have to deal with it. I'm gonna stick to that answer, just because that's why I said we shouldn't categorize these things. I don't think so. I'm gonna stick to that. I'm gonna stick to that. And yeah, you said, would your twin look really familiar until they your twin? Yes, that's what I was saying. They do feel really familiar to you. Would they tell you? Like I said, it depends on the person. Sometimes they won't. Hey, Celeste. Sometimes they won't, Sabrina. Like I said, it depends. That's what I was saying. Like as far as like them saying out they mouth, oh, I feel like you're my twin flame, or oh, I feel like I've been in a twin flame situation. It's something that's like that don't have to be explained. It's something that doesn't have to be said. So they will know, but would they tell you? Maybe. I don't know. I feel like they wouldn't. I personally feel like they wouldn't, but you never know. Some people may feel like that. Some people may say it. They just say when you meet your twin, they just say you that person or something of that nature, or they know something of that nature. You said, isn't it weird how twin flames find you? Like when I met mine, I was literally in the corner at the mall. I don't know how he saw me. Yes, it is weird. All right. So I don't know how this is happening. Y'all gonna have to report this like person, y'all. Cause I'm removing it, but it's like they keep coming back. And I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing. Okay. All right. I'm gonna do this question and then we're gonna get into the next topic because I don't want to be out here in the dark. You said, is it true around age 24 to 34 is the age of being a chosen one? I heard this from another reading. Dang it. I personally feel the chosen ones or the indigo children born between like, now I'm gonna say 1985-ish, probably some in 84, 1985, 1984. So that would be the age, pretty much. I feel like we're all chosen because why would we be here if we weren't chosen? Like, what is a chosen one? That's what I'm saying. Like, we gotta stop trying to categorizing these things as like a cool thing. You get what I'm saying? And I feel like when people start talking about chosen ones and stuff like that, like what do you define as a chosen one? Because I personally feel like we're all chosen for a reason. Because if we was not chosen, we wouldn't be here. But as far as like indigo children, if you saying like those chosen ones, then yeah, that's about right. And up. Like between like I said, like 84, 85 and back. Now 2021. But then again, like you never know because the indigo children may have been born before that too. So I don't know. I just feel like people are trying to like come up with different things to categorize certain things when honestly all this stuff been out for centuries, millions, billions of years, like all this stuff. Right now we're just trying to identify it, which goes to my next topic, okay? Same-sex relationships. Okay. All right. So putting things, yeah, that's not that, yeah, it's just not anyway, same-sex relationships, okay. So I briefly talked about it, and I feel like right now we are being programmed to categorize certain things when things like that does not need to be categorized. Mind you, nothing against, like I said, nothing against, because I'm gonna actually get to something, okay? Just hear me out real quick. I'm gonna answer your question, Marlene. Let me just move on real quick because I don't want to really talk about that. I'm not gonna lie. same-sex relationships, everything has been out for a reason. Nothing against anybody that identifies, but like LGBT community, things like that is just to categorize someone to identify with what you like to do. I don't feel like those things need to be categorized, but because they are being categorized and commercialized, now everybody's trying to get into it. And then because you see that it's a cool thing to do, you then want to like try it out. Okay. So it's all about physical connections. Now, getting to my point, my mom is in a same-sex relationship. Okay. Her nor her partner categorizes their relationship. I actually interviewed them because, of course, I don't have experience in same-sex relationships. I've never been in one. So I wanted to interview them, and I might actually have them come on one of my lives one day, based on the information they gave me, because it's really beautiful. But this love that my mom and her partner has is true. Okay. It's not about physical things or what they're like and what they're attracted to. This is all spiritual and emotional. Okay. So when I asked them what did they define their relationship as, um my mom's partner said love, honor, and respect. And my mom said trust, honesty, and loyalty. Those words that they use to describe the same sex relationship has nothing to do with physical. Nothing. Okay. Let's go back. I asked them, did they feel like they had to prove that they love each other, or that did they feel like they had to prove to anybody in the world that they were LGBT? Let's just put it like that. They said no, because their love is not to be defined at all. So why would they have to um prove something that does not need to be proven? Love doesn't have to be proven. Love just has to be love. That's just it. And they told me that they don't have to prove it to anyone. Um I asked them what was to keep them, like what's keeping them really like together. They said it's more of an emotional connection. It's nothing physical. It's nothing physical. Like both of them told me that they can go without doing anything and they would still be in love. And I personally feel when it comes to same-sex relationships, a lot of people look at their physical type, and it's not anything physical. When you are in a same-sex relationship, you can't neglect the other three categories, which is mental, emotional, and spiritual. Just because I like this type of person. Okay, you know what? I'm a girl. I just like other girls. I don't really like other men. So I'm gonna go with girls, but you don't really have those other categories like supporting the physical. Of course, it does have to be a physical connection, but if you don't have the other categories, it's not really true love. So I say that to say all this. I feel like when you are in a same-sex relationship, it should be just about love. It shouldn't be about how the other person makes you feel, or how the other person looks, or what is your type and things like that. It should be based on love. And I feel like with the programming that we have nowadays, people are trying to, like I said, commercialize these things that can't be taught. Twin flame relationships can't be taught. Indigo children or chosen ones, that can't be taught. It has to be something that is more than physical. It has to be something that's more than like this commercialized stuff. So let me move on. Me and my mom, I'm sorry, I said me and my mom. My mom and her partner actually has been around each other their entire lives and didn't even know it. My mom's partner went to school, elementary school, with my stepdad. They actually, when they were little kids, my mom and her partner, they grew up in the same area, like right down the street from each other. When my mom was married to my dad and my mom's partner was married to her husband, they went to the same church with each other, y'all. They were members of the same church, never seen each other. Another thing, my mom's partner does hair. No, her mom does hair. So the shop that my mom's partner mom worked at or owned was right next door to my mom's favorite restaurant. My mom used to go to that restaurant every day. It was right next door to my mom's partner. So they had been in connection their whole lives without even crossing paths. They had to see each other. And when I was like getting the information, when I was like, writing this stuff down, I'm like, wait a minute now. Y'all mean to tell me that y'all done had all these encounters with each other? It was an announcement that the pastor of the church that they attended gave. They were there in the same room while that person gave the same announcement and did not know each other, never saw each other. They was in the same room with each other. That's love. They never connected with each other because it wasn't meant to happen right then and there. They also have a lot of similarities too. Both have 4 children. Both have been married twice. Both have been in 2 other same-sex relationships. One was like a okay relationship, like a love that broke their heart, and the other one was just toxic. They both have went through the same exact things. That is love. So when I just personally feel when you try to get in like a same-sex relationship, it should be defined by those things and not just anything physical. When you start like putting that physical first and then you put the emotionally, mentally, then spiritually at the bottom, it's not going to work. You're living out of what other people are trying to condition within you. So if you are in a same-sex relationship and if you know anybody that's in a same-sex relationship, ask them just for your own ears. Ask them, why do they choose to have a partner of the same sex? Based on their answer, you know what they're operating from. I don't know. That's just my type. They're based on the ego. They're based on that physical attraction and not really that spiritual, emotional attachments. Now, there are other same-sex relationships and same-sex couples that get married because of what I interviewed my mom and her partner in. You get what I'm saying? But a lot of times I run into a lot of people that are only in same-sex relationships based on physical or just in relationships, period. It don't even have to be same sex. It can be heterosexual relationships too. You're only in it based on what that person can physically do for you. That's how you can separate what a twin flame is. That's how you can separate what a true love is. That's how you can separate what you actually being with somebody, what love actually meant. It's not based on physical. You get what I'm saying? I want to see what else I want to discuss because it was a lot that they gave me. And I'm like, God dang, I didn't know all this stuff. Like, very beautiful love story. Oh, okay. When they first met. So, when they first met, y'all, this is crazy right here. My mom, she gave a prayer. I asked her what the prayer was too. So, I got that down. I'm going to say the prayer. My mom had prayed 2 months before she met her partner. Her partner around the same time had said, I'm ready for a relationship. Let me go ahead and start back out dating. So how they met was my mom, it was like another lady, like a third party, right? So this other lady, she met my mom's partner on Friday. Let's just say it was a Friday at like a totally different place. Like it was like a meet and greet or whatever, like trying to like, like a speed dating place, but not really speed dating. Met her there Friday. The next day, the same lady met my mom Saturday, and they met off of, I think my mom said eHarmony. Yeah, eHarmony. No, Match. I'm sorry. They met off Match. So the previous day, like I said, Friday, she met my mom's partner, and my mom's partner was telling her everything that she did and everything like that. And then the next day, when the lady met my mom, she was like, wait a minute, this sounds like the lady I just met yesterday. Unselfishly, the lady went with the message that she was getting and set my mom and her partner up together. And the lady was supposed to be really dating her partner, my mom's partner, and my mom at the same time, really, or she met them around the same time. But because my mom and her partner demonstrated or told her a lot of similar things, she was like, look, I cannot help it. Like, I feel like both of y'all are really cool people, but I gotta set y'all up because it's something within the connection that I know that y'all are meant to be together. Like, and I cannot hide it anymore. So of course they was like, okay, yeah, it's cool to like exchange numbers. So they exchanged numbers and everything. And when they exchanged numbers, that was it. The rest is history. They're still together now. So you said, wow, yeah, it's very beautiful. Very beautiful. That right there. Now, when you are basing off of your relationship on that, same-sex relationships, there's no issue with it. None. Because it's true love. You get what I'm saying? It's not anything that's based on physical. They said now they are physically attracted to each other. Don't get me wrong, but that wasn't it. So of course, going back, so when they exchange numbers and everything, my mom is the type of person, she does not like talking on the phone at all. They stayed on the phone for 4 hours. So within that 4 hour conversation, both of them, when they got off the phone, they both said, after hanging up, they both said the same thing. This is my person. This is the one I'm supposed to be with. And then I think it was maybe like a few days later when they met up and when they saw each other, it was like, okay, it was like the cherry on top. It sealed the deal. When you are in a same-sex relationship like this, yes, it's a go. It's to be honored. It is very, very beautiful. It inspires a lot of people. And like I said, I actually wanted to kind of have them on my live today to talk about it, but I can't really go into everything because it was a lot. So when I like really, figure out how I want to do it, I'm gonna have them come on and I'm gonna let y'all know when they come on too, so that they can tell y'all out their own mouths. Because hearing it from them, it's bigger. It's gonna hit you bigger than what I'm explaining. But like I said, when you are in a same sex relationship that's based on like what that person, how that person feels or what that person can do and all of that, that's where you get it messed up at. So that's their story, y'all. I feel like it was very, very beautiful. Okay, yeah, the prayer. So hold on, let me get this right. Because I wrote down so much stuff. I was just writing. Where that prayer? Okay, here you go. Here you go. All right, the prayer. Now my mom, she set an intention. And this was her intention. She said she wanted someone that she could love the way that she knew how to love. And she wanted that person to love her the same exact way. Period. That was the prayer. Like, God, I am ready for a love that is ready for me, that knows how to love me the same way that I know how to love. And she got her. My mom's partner said that she had purposely was single for 3 years, purposely trying to work on herself, trying to do whatever she needed to do. And she said one day she felt healed, she felt cleansed, she felt ready for love. And she said, you know what, let me just go out here and just find love. Like I'm faithful, and God, I'm trusting you that I will find love. And it all aligned at divine timing. I think she said it was around the same time because my mama prayed this prayer in January. And then in March, she met my mom's partner. She met, her person. And I think that I didn't write it down, but I think my mom's partner did tell her it was like January or December, like around the same time. They prayed around the same time. Mind you, years before when they was like little kids, they were like in the same neighborhood. While my mama was married to my dad, they went to the same church. Never, like, they was in the same building together. Like we went to church like every Sunday too. They was in the same building every single Sunday and never saw each other. So they had been around each other their whole lives. That I feel could be twin flame. That's more like something deeper than that. You get what I'm saying? Uh oh dang, I hadn't even been. I love hearing. Okay, yeah. Yeah, it's not, yeah, that is a love story. So when your love is like that and you in a same sex relationship, I feel like it's honored. I feel like it's valid. This is just how I feel. Like I said, if I'm offending anybody who has like family members, or even if you are in the same sex relationship, like, it's not to be offensive. I just feel like God likes creation and we have to learn how to create, but I'm gonna get like a little deeper into it. But I don't feel like you should be in a same sex relationship based on physical attributes. You should be with that person because they can stimulate you mentally, stimulate you emotionally, and stimulate you spiritually. Then the physical part comes in. Me personally, and I said this last week on my live, I mean, I'm not gonna doubt it, or well, that's just not my type anyway, too. But when I have like interacted with women, like not even just in a romantic way, but mentally, I have to have somebody that's very, 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 very strong, very strong. And I don't think even me, the same, like I'm very strong as well, but it's a different strength when it comes from that masculine energy. So I don't know. I don't want to like, yeah, like I said, I don't want to offend nobody. I don't feel like women, just me being in the same area with women is just not it. Now, oh, another key thing that they said, I did miss out this. This is key to support my point that I was making. My mom, she always knew that she liked women. Always. She said that even when she was in like, a heterosexual relationship, she just always knew from a young age. But because we did grow up the way we did, it was never expressed. So my mom actually like really expressed herself in her 40s. Like she just actually came out and said, look, I cannot be living in these lies no more. I want to be with a woman like that. I feel like my person is a woman. My mom's partner, she was married and she had a dream about her being involved with a woman, and she was like, it was like a dream like no other. It was like, because she don't really dream a lot, so she said when she did dream about things like that, it was stuff that was gonna happen. And when she dreamed about that same sex relationship with her being married, she said her and her partner, her and her husband didn't stay together for long after that. They was always having issues anyway, but when she had that dream, she just knew that she was meant to be like a woman was her person. So that's how they end up being together. Because my mom knew that she was meant to be with a woman. And then her partner had that dream about her being with a woman. And she said her dreams are just unreal. And it was just very, very true for her. So me personally, you got to figure that out for yourself. Me personally, I know that my person is a man. So like I said, I don't like discriminate against same-sex relationships. It's just it is what it is. You got to find something deeper than a physical connection that connects you and that person together. It can't be all about, like I said, it can't be all physical. So yeah. You said, do you agree that men are led by physical attraction, first gay or straight, and then find they like the person in other ways? I don't think I can really say that because everybody is different. I don't think I can answer that because like I said, I'm not a man. And then but I don't know if I can agree with that because I feel like even if men or women, like I said, with my mom, she was naturally attracted to women from jump, like five. She's like for as long as she can remember, she's always been attracted to women. Like, like when you have like different crushes in high school. Oh no, I'm sorry, go back. Crushes in elementary school. She said her first crush was a girl. And she said her crushes have always been girls. Now she did have like a relationship with a guy that she felt like was her person, but it didn't work out. That was a guy, but she said that would be if she was to have a relationship with the man, that would be the only man that she was to be with because she felt so comfortable with him. But like I knew yeah. Uh-oh. I almost killed that ant. Sorry. So she like I said, I want to have her on here, but for your question, Talia, I can't. I don't think they'll be right for me to answer that, but I do feel like yeah, it is. Some men are. Some men are. They just because men are physical anyway. So some men, yeah, it's all about like sex. Some men, but then again, other men, they may be just like how my mom was. They've always been attracted to men, but they could never act on it based on how they were raised. So yeah. So he said, yeah, men are very physical. Yeah, men are physical. So I feel like, yeah, it's always a physical thing with men first, but you can't really say that. It just depends on the person. You said, so do you agree with people who say that that the man has to be more interested and the woman will learn to love the guy? No? Who said that? Who said that? Wait a minute. Let me read that question again. Am I reading it right? So, do you agree with people who say that the man has to be more interested and the women will learn to love the guy? I mean, I feel like in like a more than average situation that happens, but I don't feel like that's all the time. You said a lot of people be saying, I don't know why. Nah, no. A lot of more than average of the situations happen like that, yeah, but no, not all. Say you don't know everybody's story. It's like 8 billion people on this planet. You don't know everybody's love story. So you can't say that. So I don't agree with that. And that's what I was saying with Talia's question too. You can't say that. You can't say all men do that because like I said, some men may have that situation that they've been in. You may have had other men that's been in the same situation with my mom where they automatically had those feelings for other guys at a young age but couldn't act on it based on how they was raised. She said, who said that? Who said that? You know what was so funny about this scene though, Marlene? You know what was so funny about that? When I seen it, I was cracking up because I've always said that. I was always been like, who said it? You said, yeah, I hate when people give a lot of rules. Right. Ain't no rules to love. There's no rules to love. Uh-uh. Hey Shayna, how are you? So yeah, I just wanted to throw that out there, y'all, about same sex, because I just feel like I said, for me personally, that's why I choose not to be with a woman because it's not physical. Because honestly, like, let's be real, women out here looking fine out here. Like, so let's be real. Like, if it was all physical, nah, I would still be with a man. I would still be with a man. But women are fine out here nowadays. Like women is looking good. But it's not all physical. You gotta have those like other components. Nah, I still be with a man. Physically, yeah. 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 I was about to lie and say, nah, if it was only physical, yes, I would be with a woman like trying to sound out. Nah. Nah. I'd be with a man. And she was the one who said it. Oh my God. You said most men I know are like that. It's weird to find a guy who's looking for brains first. Physically, a woman for me. You said you would be physically, you would be with a woman. Like if your relationship was based on nothing but physical, it was all ego, all physical. Would you still No, I would be with a man. That's a good question, though. That's a real good question. Nah, it'd be me. But you know what, Talia? Going back to your question, you said you find it weird for guys who's looking for brains first. Then I don't think that they know who they really. You said a man. Yeah, I still would be with a man. I'm sorry. Yeah. Uh-huh. Let me stop. But I don't think so. I think let's see, that's what I'm saying. Well, and that's why I say, like, when it comes to love, period, it can't physically that has to be one of the last things that you go off of. Because honestly, we can all honestly alter how we look. Let's be real. We can change, the physical can be changed, like it's nothing. We can alter how we look on the outside, how our avatar is perceived. You get what I'm saying? So I don't feel, even when it comes to like men just looking for a heterosexual relationship, you got anybody. And that's why I wanted to interview my mom and her partner, because their relationship, physical comes last. They told me emotions come first. Like, they are actually there for each other when one is in the need of the other. They have like an emotional connection. Then I think they said, I don't think they put it in like a 1, 2, 3, 4, but just talking to them, physical comes last for them. You said, I don't know if I'm ready for this conversation. Intense. Oh yeah, you got to go back and look at it. It's very intense today, wasn't it, y'all? We got to move on to these narcissists part 2, and I'm so glad. Is where's she at? Is Sabrina still here? Sabrina need to be here for narcissist part 2. You said, I agree, it would only be physical with women too. Yeah, it will only, like, I won't have, I don't know. Just me personally. Like I said, not judging anybody that do, but me personally, it's just it's deeper. For me, love is deeper than just physical. I can be with a woman based on how they look, but then even that, like, nah, I think I would still choose a man. Just, this is my preference. So I hope I didn't, like, anybody that does look at this live. I hope that I didn't offend anybody. Just let me know. I don't think I did. I think I did pretty good. All right. So is Sabrina here? Let's go to narcissist part 2, y'all. Because I think the last time, oh, sorry, thank you. What is that behind me? Some in them trees. All right. All right. So she not here. Dang. I wanted her to be here for that one. I should have told her, but I forgot. It's okay. All right. Narcissist part 2. We dealt a lot with narcissists. The last week when we was talking about narcissists, we talked about a lot of narcissist men, and we didn't even get on the narcissist women. So I want to talk about narcissist women. Right. He said, I love men too much, so I know it won't be love. Right. It wouldn't be love. If I was with a woman, it wouldn't be love. So yeah. So yeah, anyway, like I was saying, um the last time we was talking about narcissists last week, we got on narcissist men. Like, we was like going in on the men, y'all. And we never looked at how women can be narcissists, the worst narcissists, I feel, because women naturally have that like nurturing, sensual, um, seductive energy that naturally women can get whatever it is they naturally want. You get what I'm saying? So when you dealing with a narcissist woman, you wouldn't be able to know or to tell if they are based on them being a woman. So I want to shine light on the narcissist women because they are the worst. You said, I always want to interview people. I got to interview my cousin who is in a similar situation, married with fam, and now married to the same sex, and they seem happy. Okay, cool. I love interviewing people. That's like my thing. I love it. Hey, Jayla. So, narcissist women for me are pretty much, like I said, the worst because naturally women are able to seduce you. Not in a bad way. You can use it in a bad way as far as you being a woman. But narcissist women will definitely manipulate you on a whole nother level than a man could ever. Narcissist women will make you feel like you are the blame to how they feel. You get what I'm saying? Look at Think Billions. Think Billions, yeah. Come in this too. Come in this Think Billions. You gotta come in this one. But like I said, narcissist women will have you feeling you are the cause for their emotional baggage and their emotional pain. You get what I'm saying? So, like, for example, you're making me cry right now. You're making me sad. Why are you doing this? Narcissist woman. Narcissist woman also says things like uses you for what you have, definitely. And like I said, the men do it too, but the women is on like a whole nother level. And I feel like people do need to be aware of those things because a lot of people, if you work in the workforce and you work around a lot of different women, your boss, if they're not aware of their own energy, they can come off as like a power driven narcissist. Like you do what I tell you to do type energy. Narcissist women are the worst, especially when they're put into a position of power. I want to get y'all insight on that because I've dealt with lots of them. Like I said, even when it comes to job environments that I've been dealing with, even when it comes to like certain family members, honestly, um, will have you think it's your fault for how they feel. Have you think it's your fault for them not having the life that they want to have. Like narcissist women do that. Narcissist men will just manipulate your mind in a certain way where they feel like they know everything. But narcissist women do it in like a whole different way, like a whole different trick. And I just want to know what y'all feel about that. I wanted Sabrina to be here because I wanted to talk about her situation too. That's why I actually wanted to do part two. But let me know what y'all think. If we don't got nothing about like how y'all feel about narcissist women, we can like cut that. Have y'all ever dealt with a narcissist woman? Or let me know what your experience was when dealing with a narcissist woman. And then we can, talk about this for like another like 10, 20 minutes and then we can go. Enjoy our weekend. Mm. Before I forget too, tomorrow is the start of the solar eclipse. So be ready for that. Okay. I feel like this is going to be very beneficial for a lot of people. So I'll be ready for that. You said I could definitely see that. Yeah. They're the worst. Um, have y'all seen Cruella? That is my movie. Y'all know I love Disney. Have y'all seen Cruella? The live action film? That is a female narcissist. What we got? You said it seems like you are kind of describing me. Honestly, you may have traits. You can have narcissistic traits, but not actually be a narcissist. You can have traits of it. Like other stuff, other things. Like you can have traits or you can have symptoms of a certain um like disease or something like that, but that don't mean that you have it. You get what I'm saying? So I feel like everybody can really be in that ego place sometimes, where you can have the traits of it, but that don't mean that you're a narcissist. Maybe a little manipulative to get what you want. But like I said, women do that anyway, naturally. So, because we know that women know that they can get whatever they want. You just got to know how to finesse it. Don't ask me how I know this. But that don't mean that you're a narcissist. You said, I'm ready for the solar eclipse. Yes. You said, I think I dealt with narcissist women, no accountability. No accountability. That's just narcissist, period. Think Billy, you said, I heard that movie was good. I never saw it. Yeah, you got to see that one. Honestly, out of like all the live action films that Disney did, Cruella at the top. Cruella is at the top. No doubt about it. That's a good that's a good movie. You said, okay, good. You said, what should we do for the eclipse? I feel like definitely manifestation. But be careful of how you are wording these manifestations. Like, really be careful. Definitely a time of manifestation. I do feel like you do need to be prepared of different emotions that will arise and that will come in, because those emotions that are coming in are those things that are like revealing itself, like kind of like in the dark energy, those things that are being shined the light up on. Like, really, like, look at what's in the dark and remove those things too, and then replace them with good standing ideas and good standing things. What else? What do I plan to do tomorrow? Well, tomorrow I'm spending time with family because my daughter's birthday is on Tuesday. So I already know we're gonna be talking about some stuff. And then my grandma, her birthday was December 1st, so we're gonna have like a combined party for that. It's definitely a new start. Like, I'm hearing a reset. That just really came in. Definitely a reset. So definitely a new start. So just be ready for that. And like I said, just be honestly with the manifestations, you gotta be careful on how you wording these things. Be careful how you word it, because anything that you manifest tomorrow will come into fruition. Anything that you manifest, period. But tomorrow is like a whole nother powered energy that is on it. So just be careful. You said, I did like an attachment burning the other day for unhealthy attachments. Very, very beautiful. So now with you doing that, like detaching, now tomorrow you need to start claiming what you want to attach. Is not a good word. Attach is not a good word. Claiming what you want to bring in. Claim. Put your claim on what you want, how you want to do things. So yeah. So yeah. So y'all don't got nothing. Well, Tyra, you said you dealt with narcissist women, no accountability. Yeah, that's pretty much narcissist, period. But like I said, women will have you thinking that what was that show I was watching? It was like a court show. I seen like a clip of it. I forgot. I forgot what the girl said. It was like the mom. No, it was Iyanla. It was like the mom. She was like, the mom was like, I didn't treat him like that. He treats me like that. She's like, how he gonna treat you a certain type of way? He just wanted love for you or something like that. She said, I forgot. She was a narcissist. You said, I think everyone has a small amount of narcissism, but I notice when someone has no emotion on how they treat others in a relationship is a true narcissist. 100%. Everybody has that in them. As I said, you have traits, but how you actually prove to be a narcissist, you don't care about how you treated other people at all. The slightest bit. So yeah, that is 100% true. Like I said, make you feel like you are the one to blame about how they treated you. Not don't take no accountability for how they've treated you. And like I said, women, it just, I don't know, it just hits different when it's a woman because, like, I don't know. You said I've definitely met women narcissists. Yeah, women narcissists is, like, I personally feel like it's the worst. Personally. Not saying they are. I feel like all narcissists is bad, but I personally feel like narcissistic women is like a force to be reckoned with. Definitely. Because like I said, they use that natural, sensual, nurturing energy to make people feel sorry or bad for them, or make you feel like the way they act has nothing to do with them. It has everything to do with you. And then don't take accountability of how they treat other people. You get what I'm saying? So, yeah. So that's cool. Let me know what y'all think about that. What 3 topics y'all want to talk about next week, though? These were some good ones. I like this one this week. Because I don't want to be out here in the dark, because it'd be looking real funny on camera. Like, it ain't about, like, I can be out here talking, but it be looking funny on camera. I can't have that today. So, let me know some different things y'all want to talk about next week. I want to talk about, now, I got a subject I want to talk about. I want to talk about sex next week. So, that'll be one. We got to talk. So, look, as soon as I said it, you said some X-rated. Yeah, we're going to talk about sex next week. Sex and relationships. We talking about relationships this week. we gotta make it a little different. Red flags. Okay, that might be a cool one. Let's see. Okay, I see what you're saying. Ego. Oh yeah, we're gonna talk about that one too, because that's a part of sex too. So I'm gonna put that one down. Red flags might have to be like another thing. Our passions. Maybe not that one. Look, something is in these trees, y'all, and it sounds like a little monkey. Been doing that for a while. What y'all got other than Monique? Definitely, okay, we can definitely talk about ego or devil energy. We can talk about that. Okay, sex, ego, devil. So we're gonna get into the dark next week. What you got, Talia? I know Think Billions got something. Think Billions, what you want to talk about next week? Let's see what Think Billions want to talk about. Think Billions just be in the cut. Just be listening. And then whoever else is here, let me know, y'all. Let me know one more. Relationships. You said, oh yeah, devil energy sounds good. I like dark topics. Yeah, okay, so let's get on dark topics. So we talking about sex, we talking about ego/devil. Oh Lord, that's the thing. I gotta deal with that this week. All right, let's go. Dang it. Because every time I say like I want to talk about something for the week, I always get tested with it. I always get tested with it. Man, I don't got time for that. Nah, I ain't gonna. I'm a God. Look, just let me know what you need me to know. Like, keep the devil away. But we'll talk about it. Like, I put devils in quotes, addictions. Look, my neighbor, he Jamaican. When he be playing his music all loud, I'm sorry. Yeah, we can definitely talk about addictions. I like that. So we're gonna go to the dark side next week. I like it. Definitely. Okay. Okay, y'all. All right. I love it. Look, cue the music. You said at some point weight loss. Mm-hmm. Can we fit weight loss in here? I'm hearing long-winded. So okay. I heard long-winded, so we might not can be able to fit that, but we can talk about that definitely. Well, you guys, you know what? No, I can't talk about that. I just thought about it. I do have a few things coming up about weight loss. I do want to do something like that because y'all know I done lost like 100 pounds. Long-winded. I interpret it as long-winded, and they're like, no, not like that. Just it's gonna be a lot. You said I'm open to talking any talk of it from a man's point of view. Well, that's what I'm asking. Like, what topic would you want to talk about from a man's? Okay, you just want to talk about anything from the man's point of view, not just only from the female. Like when how we did the narcissist. Like we was just talking about it like from the women's point of view. Men do this. I'm like, hold up now, women be doing it too. Okay, I got you. Okay, so we can talk about it. Okay, so sex definitely is gonna be a good one from a man and a woman's point of view. We're gonna get real nasty. I'm not like that, not like that, but it's gonna get good. It's gonna get good. And I definitely am gonna explain to y'all about that sexual energy. We're gonna talk about sexual energy. That Mars energy, ego, devil, and addiction. And then we'll speak on it from men and women point of view. But they ain't think billions, you can't just be in a cut. We need the man's point of view. In order for us to have the man's point of view, the man gotta like come out. Think billions, you gotta put it in during the X-rated topic. Hex, yeah, I wanna know. We gonna talk about that first. So yeah, I like that. I love it. So y'all, I will see y'all later. Let me go ahead and get off of this before like that little hint of sunshine, whatever you want to call that, get real dark. Cause I do not like how it look on camera. It look real. You said aliens. We might have to leave that because I'm not. And if I like was rude towards anybody when I was like, I don't want to talk about the chosen ones. I just feel like people trying to put like labels on it, but we can talk about aliens, chosen ones. Like that have to be like within 1 week. Let me write it in. Cause I feel like that or indigo children. Thank you. That can be a whole nother thing. You said okay. Ah shoot. Look at that. Talia. Okay, I'll start putting my 2 cents. Talia. You said have a great weekend, everyone. Yes. Ah. All right, y'all. I love y'all. Oh yeah, make sure that y'all like this video if you haven't. I love you guys so much. Y'all support me. Like, look, it's climbing, you guys. So it's real cute now. How we got our little forum, our little community. It is so cute. I be feeling so refreshed when I be talking to all y'all. Seriously. Like, y'all be doing a lot. Y'all be doing a lot for me. Just by being here. You know, not just, for the channel or anything like that, but just to be here. I love you guys. I really do. You said love a little bit. Till next time. Have a great weekend, y'all. Yes, y'all don't understand. Just by them two things right there, it's been a lot of confirmations. Like just by saying what y'all feel. All right. So yes, I will timestamp these also. Look at Diana. You said I'm always tuning in, just don't talk much. Love always. Oh no, you fine, Diana. I hope you enjoyed everything. I hope you did. So I love you guys. Like I said, make sure you like this video. Share this page as well. I think I will not be on Monday, but whatever I get, I'll let y'all know. But I am gonna post up some more informational videos next week. I think that y'all will pretty much like this one that I'll be posting up. So stay tuned for that, okay? But I love you guys and have a good weekend. Bye-bye.